how to become a genius. First of all, you are a genius, right? But people don't understand, so we tell them how to become a genius. You all are genius right now. Some of you are. There are two kinds of genius. One is Hitler was a genius, but he was an evil genius. Okay. Einstein was a genius, but he was an angelic genius because he did something for the world, for the population. The person who developed penicillin, people who developed antibiotics, Wright brothers who made the first aircraft, they were all geniuses. And Wright brothers were not even educated. So education has nothing to do with your genius ability. We see a lot of MBA duffers who cannot stand up and talk in public. So they have done MBA, but it's just like they have gone through the studies, they may have good marks, but they cannot relate it with the day-to-day life. So genius can understand people around and the quality of life and how to respond to different situations. That's what MBA doesn't teach you. So this is what geniuses do, and I want you to develop these 5 qualities. Please, isko zehn mein rakhna, do whatever you can, develop these 5 qualities, because geniuses have these 5 qualities. Ownership. मैं ज़रा थोड़ा सा अली की टीचर बैठी है, इसलिए मैं ज़्यादा ओपन और फ्रैंक नहीं हो सकता. आप लोग 9th, 10th और 11th, राइट? ओके. एग्जाम्पल कुछ और देता अगर आप मेरे अपने सेमिनार में होते, बट यहाँ ज़रा आई हैव टू बी केयरफुल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप कहते हैं हु इज शी, तो आप कहेंगे शी इज़ माई मॉम, राइट? आपकी मदर अगर खड़ी हो, आप कहेंगे शी इज़ माई मॉम. यू नो व्हाट आई वाज गेटिंग टू, बट मैं इस वक्त मॉम पे आ गया हूँ. यू नो, शी इज़ माई मॉम, राइट? वुड यू से शी इज़ आवर मॉम? No, right? You say my mom, right? Ownership means not only taking the charge of your life, accepting your life, and also the life of people around you. You take the ownership of your home, of your family, and your country as if it is yours only. So this is my country. This is not our country. Unfortunately, whatever is happening in Pakistan and the way I see things and the education institute all around Pakistan, in colleges, in universities, आपकी values ख़त्म हो चुकी है, ethics, morality बर्बाद हो चुके हैं, and it is just like might is right. You can do whatever you want as long as you have connections and you have money. You can get out whatever you want. आप कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, and this is what is happening. So the sense of ownership is not there. If I have hurt you, if I have cheated you, then I am responsible for that, right? So whenever there is ownership, there is also responsibility. Who owns? I own. So I am responsible. I am responsible for the happiness of my family. I am responsible for the welfare of my family. So if I am responsible for the welfare and happiness of my family, I am also responsible for my country. There is something else that you need to understand: commitment. And this commitment basically means that I commit to a higher value or higher level of life. I commit myself to it. Now, whenever you commit for anything, make sure you do it. Otherwise, don't commit. तो commit को हम अहद भी कहते हैं, right? नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़िंदगी अगर आप पूरी जायज़ा लें तो उसमें आपको ये सारी चीज़ें मिलेंगी. Commitment is very important. When you say I will do it, regardless of what happens, you are responsible of fulfilling your commitment. So they are connected. World War II में the British soldiers were dying because of many reasons, right? One was disease, one was being shot or blast or whatever it was. The top leadership made a study and they found out that majority of the soldiers died because when they were injured, the soldiers with them did not have the time to take that injured soldier into a medical camp, because everybody is fighting, right? So who would help somebody who is already injured? So they did come out with a concept. It's called buddy, and this is what you should carry throughout your life. Your mom is your buddy, your dad is your buddy, your brother and sisters are your buddies, your teachers are your buddies, your friends in the school are your buddies. And whenever you have a buddy, you have a moral responsibility to commit to yourself that whatever happens, you are going to save your buddy. Now saving doesn't mean saving a life. Now commitment ये था, सोल्जर से ये कहा कि तुम्हारा बडी है, दूसरे के साथ एक दूसरे के बडी हो, तो आपने ये करना कि अगर तुम्हारा बडी इंजर्ड होता है तो आपने जंग छोड़ देनी है. यू जस्ट लिफ्ट योर बडी एंड टेक हिम टू अ मेडिकल कैंप. Forget the war. They were able to save lives of around 30% of the soldiers because of this buddy concept. Okay? So if you have buddies, people that you consider as your buddies in life, then you make sure that you also keep an eye on them and see if they have any problem, any trouble, then you do whatever you can. So responsibility, you are responsible for your life, first of all your life and the lives of people that you are connected to. You are also responsible for this great school or whichever school, college, university that you go to, make sure you are responsible for that. You are responsible of not throwing garbage on the road. You are responsible of not unnecessarily using the mobile phone. And please, for God's sake, there is something that I wanted to talk about this for a long time, and that is हर वीडियो को वायरल मत करें. Don't do that. You don't know how many people can get hurt because of that. कितनों के दिल टूटेंगे, कितनों को शर्मिंदगी होगी. हम एक वीडियो आती है, बगैर सोचे समझे हम इसको शेयर करना शुरू करते हैं. Why do you do that? Okay? कई दफ़ा आपने देखा ना कि एक आदमी मर रहा है, उसकी वीडियो बन रही है. हाँ, कोई इंजर्ड है, पीपल आर मेकिंग अ वीडियो. दे आर नॉट सेविंग लाइफ. जाके उसको बचाओ. नो, दे आर मेकिंग अ वीडियो. Urooj will later on talk about empathy and positivity also, but एक कॉन्सेप्ट मैं आपको समझाना चाहता हूँ. उसके बाद थोड़ा आगे कर लूँ. ओनरशिप क्या है? ओनरशिप में रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है, डेडिकेशन आता है, कंट्रोल, मैच्योरिटी एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी. जब आप ओनरशिप लेते हो कि माई कंट्री, देन यू आर ऑल्सो अकाउंटेबल. यू आर अकाउंटेबल. मैंने कचरा तो नहीं फेंका रोड पे, मैंने बिला वजह दरख्त तो नहीं काटे. यू आर अकाउंटेबल फॉर दैट, राइट? हम कंट्रोल पे उरूज भी बात करेगी, सेल्फ कंट्रोल पे. डेडिकेशन आप समझते हैं. मैच्योरिटी वैसे तो कहते हैं कम्स विद टाइम, बट सम पीपल नेवर मैच्योर्ड थ्रू आउट द लाइफ एंड सम मैच्योर्ड एट अ वेरी यंग एज. सो कमिटमेंट लीड्स टू ओनरशिप. कमिटमेंट ओनरशिप लेती है, विच इन टर्न लीड्स टू सक्सेस इन लाइफ. So if you want to be successful, what do? You take ownership. Ownership. For example, आपके goals होंगे, जो भी होंगे आपकी life के. Someone over here wants to become a doctor. Somebody wants to become an engineer. Somebody wants to become a pilot, right? But that is your personal goal related to life. It's basically a career path, but it is not actually a goal. Goal is something totally different. ये तो career है ना आपका. You become a doctor, but you're a lousy doctor. So career is okay. Lot of lousy doctors are there, right? I've seen pilots because मैंने कुछ साल पहले pilots को भी training दी थी, and I was shocked to see some of them have poor eyesight. And imagine you're in an aircraft where the pilot can't see properly. I met a very senior aircraft engineer. जब aircraft जाने वाला तैयार होता है तो he signs the paper, permission वो देता है कि aircraft is worthy of flying. Totally drunk person, 24 hours drunk रहता है वो. So you can be a lousy doctor, you can be a good doctor, but that's a career. Goal is something else. Your goal should be larger than your life.